Some developing news from Virginia Beach. That's where firefighters rescued a mother and her 2 children from a burning home. The fire broke out in a 2-story house on Millbrook Court near Holland Road just before 2 o'clock this morning. That's in the Lansdowne Meadows section of Virginia Beach. 10 on your side's Anita Blanton is following this story. She joins us now live from Virginia Beach. And Anita, we know that you just received word of the condition of the 18-year-old who was rescued.
That is correct, Katie. We just got in plenty of new pieces of information from the Virginia Beach Fire Battalion Chief, and she tells us that that 18-year-old is in critical condition at Centera Norfolk General Hospital right now. The whole family, the mother and brother of that 18-year-old as well, had to be transferred to South Princess Anne Hospital initially, and then the 18-year-old had to be taken to Centera Norfolk General with severe burns. Now, you'll find pieces of siding just like this all over the place over here, but look right behind me and you see this house was just gutted from the fire that took place here early this morning. You can actually see through from the front to the back of the house in some areas, and we have some video from earlier this morning. We've been on this story all morning since Wavy News 10 today. We know the fire started just before 2 a.m. I spoke to a neighbor who heard lots of yelling outside. He came out, he saw the mother and brother outside. They were in the backyard screaming for the young woman on the 2nd floor in a bedroom to wake up. And we talked to the battalion chief about why she may not have known there was a fire in the house until too late.
There were no smoke detectors on the 1st floor. The investigator did find a smoke detector on floor 2. However, it does not appear that the smoke detector was working.
And can you maybe talk a little bit more about that, just you all's thoughts on having that type of situation?
Absolutely. Smoke detectors are critical, especially in the middle of the night, a fire of this sort.
Eventually, they were able to get that young woman out of the bedroom with a ladder, but it took police and also firefighters busting out windows and trying to break in doors for a while as they were trying to get her out of the house. We know that there were 2 dogs. Just learned there were 2 dogs also inside of the house. One of those dogs died, and the other dog was given oxygen by firefighters and survived. Now, the neighbor tells me that investigators were over here looking at the wall in the living room as possible, or looking for a possible cause. That would suggest possibly electrical, but as of right now, we have no confirmation as to the official cause of this fire. We're going to continue to update you, though, throughout the day on what may have come of this house, how this all began, both here on the air and also online at wavy.com. We'll also be checking on the conditions of this family, a mother, her 15-year-old son, and 18-year-old daughter who is in critical condition right now at Centera Norfolk General Hospital. For now in Virginia Beach, Anita Blanton, 10 on your side.